guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of Poundland makeup. I'm just going to see if I like the makeup, if it's good for the price point, and just generally tell you what I think about the makeup. I've never tried Poundland makeup before, so I'm actually really excited to do this. There's a couple of things that I couldn't pick up. So I couldn't pick up any foundation, unfortunately there was none left. So I've just got my next cheapest one that I could find, which is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and I also didn't manage to get a primer, but everything else that I'm going to be using is going to be Poundland. I hope you enjoy the video and I'm going to jump straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to be using is Slate the Brow eyebrow pencil. This was £1, obviously. This is in the shade Blonde, so I'm just going to put this onto my eyebrows and see how I feel about it. This is actually quite a nice colour for my brows. I actually quite like that. That's really nice. I'm going to go off camera, well not off camera, but I'm going to speed it up a bit while I do my brows, and I'll come back on when I've finished them and I'll just give you my opinion on it. Okay, so I'm actually really not mad at this eyebrow pencil. I actually think it's really good. Yeah, I actually really like it. It's a really good colour for my hair, like my hair shade. So next thing I'm going to go in with is the Hide and Chic concealer. I got this in two colours, so I got it in a darker colour for contour and a lighter colour just to like carve my brows out, etc. So I'm just gonna, let me get my mirror. I'm just gonna put it, because it's quite like defined at the end. I think I might be able to put it like straight under. I'm used to like a really creamy concealer, so we'll see how this goes. It's not got like as much coverage as like a concealer I would normally use, but for £1, like, you can't really complain about it, can you? Like £1, and it's so far working pretty well for me. I can't complain at that, to be honest. I'm going to do my other eye and blend it in, and then I'll come back and I'll let you know how it wears, because it might obviously like slip away as well, or it might go orange, so we'll see how it goes. I'll come back on and I'll give you my view on it. Okay, so I'm not mad at this at all. I actually really like it. The only thing I would say is if you look at my eyes, it's sort of creasing and it's a little bit patchy, and it brings up like sort of all the texture. So that's the only thing I would say that I'm not keen on. But again, for £1, I can't really complain about that. Next thing I'm going to go in with is the eyeshadow stick, Glide Away eyeshadow stick. This is Antique Gold. I've never ever used cream eyeshadow before, like ever really. So I'm just gonna do what I think I'm supposed to do with it. Like, I'm just gonna rub it along my eye and then sort of blend it in. At the moment, I'm not loving it, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite hard to get anything off it, like any pigment, and when you do, it's sort of ashy, but we'll see how it blends out. It might blend out like really nice. So I'm going to blend it out, come back and show you how it is blended, and then we'll see from there how it goes, because at the moment I'm not loving it, but it could change. I might decide I really like it. We'll just see in a minute. So I've really struggled with blending that out. It took me ages just to get it like to how it is now, and it's still not even fully blended. But I'm worried that if I keep blending more, it's going to rub off like the concealer underneath. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to add a little bit of the Good to Glow highlighting powder just onto my eyelid, and hopefully this will give it like a little bit of a glow. We'll see if this is any good. Okay, nothing's really happened. Nothing's really happening, and I'm going in with my finger as well, so I would have thought that you'd be able to see a little bit more pigment in there, but it's just sort of chalk at the moment. But then again, I've bought highlighters before that are like £30 and they're the same, so I'd much rather spend £1 and find out it's chalky than spend 30 and find out it's chalky, so I'm not really mad. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foundation on. Once I put the foundation on, I'm going to come back on and I'll show you what I think. Okay, so I've got my foundation on, and this is a Bourgeois, something like that foundation. I don't know what shade it is, but this is really not for my skin at all. Like, it's drying my skin out so much and it's all rubbing off my nose. For me, it's a no. But anyway, my concealer stick has just snapped on me, which is good news. So we're just gonna try our best to conceal with it. I think this foundation's way too light as well, because like this concealer stick, you can't even really see it on the foundation. I'm going to blend this in and then I'm going to come back on and do my cream contour, and I'll show you how it looks on the eye. So from a distance, the concealer doesn't look bad at all, but if you're looking at like close up, it's sort of like settling it in to the lines under my eyes. It's giving me a little bit of texture, but it's not actually bad at all for brightening up underneath the eyes. It's actually really good for that. I just think maybe if I set it with a bit of powder it might help. So I've got the Smoothly Does It pressed powder, and I'm just going to go in underneath my eyes with that and see if that helps at all, just to sort of set it a little. I don't want to put too much powder on because my face is already really dry from this foundation, but I'm just gonna pop a bit on and see what happens. Yeah, that's kind of helps a little bit actually. So now I'm going to go in with my other contour concealer stick, but this is like for contour, and I'm just going to see if this works for contour. And I'm going to blend this all in, then I'll come back on camera and I will show you the results. So I actually really like this contour stick. It took a while to blend it out, but now it is blended, I actually really don't mind it at all. It was really hard to blend in, but now I've blended it in, I actually don't mind it. And now I'm going to go in with the Good to Glow matte bronzer. This is the only shade that I could see, so I'm not sure if they only do one shade or whether this was the only one left, but I just had to pick this one up because it was the only one. So I'm just going to add a little bit more colour to my face with this one. At the moment, I'm liking the bronzer. I think it's quite nice. I find that these products have been a little bit harder to blend out than my normal products that I would use. But I don't actually mind them. The only thing that I've really not liked so far is the eyeshadow stick, because that was like impossible to use. It didn't really have much pigment to it at all. But then again, like I've been saying for everything in this video, it's £1, so you can't really complain at all about it. Because £1 is like, that's so cheap. So you can't complain. So that's the matte bronzer. I think it's a little warm for my face, but it's blended out quite nicely. And then I'm just going to use, I couldn't get any blusher, so I'm just going to use the blush that I normally use. Just going to pop a little bit of that on my cheeks. And then I'm going to stick on some lashes. I managed to find some Poundland lashes, just these. Sorry, I don't want them to fall. I think Brit Rock's vintage false eyelashes. These were, I think these were like £1.50 or something like that, but these were the cheapest ones that I could find in the shop. So I'm going to put these on and then I'll come back on camera and I'll show you what I think of the lashes. Right, so I'm back with my lashes on. These were probably the easiest lashes to stick on I've ever used. Like, considering the lash band is really thin, I thought that they'd come off like straight away and just fall off, but they've actually stuck on really well. Plus I've got nails on it as well. So I'm really pleased with the lashes. They're actually really cute. And they were only £1.50, which is amazing. I'm going to go back in with my highlighting powder. And I'm just going to strobe. I'm just going to strobe my forehead. And here. Oh, see, it's showing up a little bit more now. Like, that looks really nice now. It's, if you look though, like, there's quite a lot of like fallout coming from the powder. But you get that with everything. Oh, hello. I like that. That looks really good actually. I actually really like that. 1 minute. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm actually really pleased with this highlighter. On my eyelids it didn't show up at all, but on this brush it's showing up. Look at that. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. So I've got a lip liner here, precise definition, and I'm not really sure. Nude Caramel 6.
So guys, my camera started playing up a little bit here. I've had to cut a couple of bits out, really sorry.
Lipstick. And this is in the shade Havana. So I'm going to put those on, come back on, and I'll show you what I think of those in a minute. And then we're almost done. Okay, so one thing I'm going to say is that I'm obsessed with this lip liner. Like, it's amazing. Nude Caramel Makeup Gallery. That is like one of the best lip liners I've used. I'm not even joking. The lipstick is not my colour for me, and because I've got quite dry lips, it's just not doing me any favours. But the lip liner was amazing. And that is pretty much the finished look. I'm going to say really positive things about this. Like, I thought it was going to be an absolute disaster, but pretty much all the products I've loved, and I'm probably going to add most of them to my actual makeup collection. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video and it showed you a little bit about Poundland makeup. I wasn't expecting a lot from this, but I'm actually really happy with the outcome, all in all. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it means so much to me, and I'll see you in the next video.